Hey, here's a simple way of doing sort of loops or what I call retriggers in MetaSounds using the Harmonix MIDI plugin. So basically what I have is I've got the trigger, I've got a transport, which is my MIDI clock source. You could use a MIDI player playing the conductor track if you have like a variable tempo. But I just have a fixed tempo for mine. And then I've got a 1 bar plus 1 beat plus tail intro. And then I have this main loop, which is 8 bars long plus a tail. And so to let the tail ring out, I just have to, I just round robin the wave player. And so, but because this is a, so this is an 8 bar pulse subdivision retrigger. And if I haven't looked at the code yet, but my suspicion is that it's using a modulo function. And so that means that it's probably only going to ever trigger on 0 whenever its modulo function hits 0. And so I use a clock offset here. And it's a little bit silly, but basically the negative 2 bar offset, here's the math essentially. So when we start out, we're on bar 1, and this is waiting for a 0. So it's not gonna click yet, but then it'll when it resets, it will trigger. And so this way I'm sort of forcing the retrigger on the second bar. And so basically it plays boop, and then this will play on bar 2, and then this will pick up 8 bars later. This will play, and you can actually see the trigger like that. And so let me play it. This is Dorian's Run, which is a common piece I use for demo purposes. And you see the trigger when bar 8, or the 8th bar hits, which is bar 9, right? There it is. There it is. So now this one's playing. Now this one's playing. And that allowed the tail to overlap. And we hit bar, the next 8. Now this one's playing, and this one's not playing anymore. Now you get it. So that's how you do it. And if you wanted to, you could probably, stash this into like a little sub patch, because it's very simple, where you just have maybe a flip flop here, and then and you just sort of have like a simple round robin, and you just sort of float all these parameters up to the top so they have the same information. Anyway, that's it. That's how you do it. It's not actually complicated, and once you have built this, you just reuse it over and over again. That's the simple part. So I hope that helps.